Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to CCxRC. In this video, we're going to take a rip with the Losi RZR. I've been wanting to do this for about a week now, a little over a week, but weather hasn't been great here, and I just don't want to tear it up or the area. I just want to keep this one kind of a really awesome basher. So we're going to go ahead and get it going. Check these out. Heat wave Losi glasses, sunglasses, so cool. Anyway, I'm not going to do a true unboxing for you guys of those things, but I do have to put the battery in, so take a quick look around it as we do. So let's do it. All right, guys, here it is up on the table. I have the body pins out, ready to remove this top. So easy to get off. There's just 4 pins from the bottom. One's underneath this hole, another one's under here. They're kind of hidden, but you can see how they kind of stick down through, so you're not actually seeing them sticking out of the body, which is cool. There's another version of the body in blue. You can check out this stuff. You can order them directly from Horizon Hobby here in the black or the blue. Just choose which one you want up here. And we have the Fox one. So this page also shows you a whole bunch of breakdown and things that you can do with them, videos. And it's got working headlights, traditional body removal, like we said. And that's the thing that I like the most about this. I was really interested in their new Baja Rey truck, but getting into it isn't quite as easy as this. So this is definitely more my style for the amount of time I have with the amount of RCs that I have to get in and work on them. Even the receiver is out. It's not in a box. Some of them will put them in a box to get to them. This has easy access to the battery tray right from the top here. Nice molded sides, should keep dirt and debris from getting too much in there, help keep it clean. And like I said, I've been trying not to go in a super muddy out because I don't want this thing to get all tore up. I want this to kind of be a nice basher of mine. So yeah. All right, let's get in there and let's look at some of the electronics. As I was mentioning, you've got the 6200A. This is the receiver there, AVC enabled in it. Give you that little bit of extra driving help if you're in looser stuff. Power button's going to stick up right through there so you can access it with the body still on. 130 amp Spectrum Firma ESC. Come around to the other side, you can see the huge heat sink they've got on this. This is a 3800 kV brushless Spectrum power system in here. And that actually, guys, take a look here. Going to their transmission case in there. It's got metal gear transmission and diffs, aluminum chassis. It's a 3mm thick aluminum chassis underneath here. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. So you've got their servo here. Can't really see the numbers on it. Trailing arm suspension in the rear. It does have sway bar. You can see it kind of routing through the inside here. Well done. So it's kind of a whole new casing. Look at this big plastic fairing on the back. The suspension arms look really good. So up front, you've got the independent suspension here with these huge A-arms, nice plastic ones. Suspension feels really plush, like a U-joint style, looks like drive shaft in there. Everything's smooth, suspension feels plush, so we're gonna get the battery in it. Can do 2 or 3S batteries. It's a IC5, EC5 style connector, and a nice little battery drop down. All right, it's not Velcro, but it'll do. Battery mounts in sideways here, so we'll just connect up. And there's a nice barrier here that keeps this wire or cable from getting into where the drive shaft is down below, so I like that. So the one thing to make note of when putting the body on is make sure that you get this little antenna coming up through the back there, and everything else kind of lines up pretty easily. It fits in together like so. There it went. And power this on. Oh, the lights came on up front. Got lights in the front and in the rear. It has started raining. Oh, look at it, lean. Oh, it's got that very realistic style suspension. Very soft lean to it. Okay. Again, we're trying to drive this like a scale side by side, so it's got that weight of the cage up top. I love it. Oh, reverse is set to like nothing. Oh, that's nice. So I've been working out here. It's not done, but getting ready to do Monster Jam little course again, like we used to have. So we're getting that ready. But the rain's coming down. I'm just gonna tear it up. The jumps aren't formed. They're just kind of piles that I stacked to make into corners and different jumps. But we're gonna rip with this. Let's do it. All right, guys, wow, this thing is wicked fun, especially in the sand. It doesn't roll as much in the sand, so you can really slam the corners and whip it. So driving experience like this is 100. Look at it, just whip that corner. Get it out into something that's tackier, it rolls a lot easier like that. We hit the grass. Because the weight shifts more, instead of the tires just sliding, it grabs and it wants to lean. So I have some leaves out there, so even that's not too bad because it's kind of ripping through them. But on loose stuff, this thing, oh my goodness, so good. So good. Still awesome out in the grass and like probably in dirt, but you have to be more careful when you're turning. Definitely off the throttle, but the suspension just soaks up so much. My brakes are not set very high and my reverse is very low as well. This is full reverse. Oh, gotta watch that. But yeah, the suspension through there, the AVC's working, keeping it nice and straight. There it is. So much control, and it just jumps so good. Do a couple of big ones off this one. We haven't done many, done a couple already. It handles it real good. Oh, cage hit. Something caused it to really kick on that takeoff, and I had nothing to give it more to kind of counter it. That's what they were doing before, just long straight jumps. Wonder what I caught on the other side. Must be a bad lip in the middle there. Careful with our lean. Manage it. Yeah, see that? So straight. Same with this jump over here. We've been hitting it a lot. It's just a nice, smooth takeoff and landing. I love it. Same with this coming this way. You just watch that suspension drop and oh, so beautiful to watch this thing run. It's not for everybody. It's not gonna be for everybody. But the more that I'm getting into scale driving, these kind of things, and we're still airing it out, but we're not going for just, 50 feet of air or anything crazy anymore. We're kind of Going for a little bit of the look of just throwing roost, hitting these jumps that aren't formed, and making it just splash sand in slow motion like that. Whipping it. And this is so much fun to drive like this. You know, I went through that phase of just going big air all the time, BMX jumps and all that, and now I'm living in this kind of land and loving it. Tight, just throwing the dirt, just having fun, just kind of looking for lines. Different things to hit. We'll go down here, hit this going out. Got a couple jumps down there. Bring it back off of this one. But it's just all open and just kind of fun to hit wherever we want. Come up this. So good. So good. And so all these were meant to be right here. Were little corner markers to go around like that. Hit this, it'll be a jump, another corner. And this thing will be spread out and it'll be a takeoff and ending jump. So two pods in the corners have to be formed. And here's the other one. Battery warning. No, don't take away my fun already. Not bad. All right, guys. There it is. Losi, another killer one here. Shut down. Nice. I love having that little power button there. All right, guys, there you have it. The Losi RZR. This is the Fox again. Livery on it. Looks really good. I actually really like the blue and white one. Is very sharp. In hindsight, probably would be what I'd go with. But Fox looks really good as well. Either one, you're going to be happy. Some people love Fox, love orange. But yeah, I love the RZR graphics on the blue and white one now as I look at it. But again, depends what you're wanting to do with these. Super, super fun scale runner. If you're just looking to do big air bashing, whatever may not be your first choice. Looks like I came off of here a little bit, so we're gonna pull these two body clips, give it a little lift, reset that in there. There we go. But yeah, may not be your first choice. You might be better off with like an Arma or something if you're really just looking to get big air and jumping and wheelies and all that crazy stuff. This, man, throw some paddle tires on it, take it to the beach, throw roost, hit some smaller jumps and whoops type things. Like here, we just tore up all this sand. I'm gonna have to reshape all these, redo our piles, because we were just throwing all the sand from the piles all over. So, but that's why I wanted to go with sand out here, guys. A couple reasons. One, the weeds don't grow in it as fast. Two, it's easier for me to reshape stuff. It holds the shape when it rains really well. Like that one actually just got better as it got rained on, the big one that's been there forever. And then the weeds pull out of the sand a lot easier. So just from driving it and whatever, kind of keeping them out has been a lot easier with the sand. So we're going with sand here and gonna love it. We'll have down there, we'll keep it more of the grass styling and on the downside of this upper area that I've built up. So if you remember, this didn't used to be level here. This was multiple levels and we kind of leveled it out with a bunch of dirt and sand. So we're gonna eventually keep pushing that way as I get more money, more time, and keep this flat area to match out until we go over where those garden beds are right over there. So probably another 30 feet, 40 feet that way. And I keep all this area level and more useful instead of multiple tiers of things that we got going on. So also help with the speed that the water's running down downhill there. So anyway, that's it, guys. Losi RZR, little backyard info for you all as well and what our plans are out here. But I give this one a big thumbs up. Fun factor for me was through the roof. Now I'm gonna go clean it off because I want to keep this one, like I said, I don't want this one to be a super trashed up kind of vehicle. Trying to keep this one looking as clean and awesome as they come. Not clean, but as awesome, not broken and all torn up and shattered pieces of Lexan and all that. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, have fun RCing. Catch you next time.